Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. I have received questions on various issues. Today I would like to deal with the issue of guidelines that we must observe in regards to Islamic funerals in the present critical condition of the pandemic of COVID-19. This is a very important question, and I would like that all of us, some of us may be called soon or later to deal with the situation. How do we observe proper Islamic funerals if someone in our family dies? The question is very simple if it is ordinary times, because in the ordinary times, we all know that we should bathe, we should shroud, we should pray over, and we should comfort the family by hugging each other, embracing each other, and visiting each other. And all those things are standard ways that we express grief and share the grief, and also comfort the family, and also, sending this person with dignity to his creator. Islam teaches us that we are created from the earth, and to the earth we shall return. So sending off the person who have died as best as we can by bathing and shrouding, and then offering prayers, and then burying gently, and standing on the grave to make a further supplication, and also reading some Quran occasionally on the grave, coming to the grave or from homes, and asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to send the rewards for the deceased. And these are common practices. But in the present crisis, when there is a threat of contagious disease, when you closely interact with people who have been infected with this very, very deadly virus, we may have to skip some of this, and that is required by Sharia itself, because Sharia considers preservation of life and health one of the top priorities. So we are not supposed to endanger ourselves by interacting with person who is sick, who may, from that interaction, we may spread this virus. And one person infected, we spread it to another. So whatever guidelines the health personnel have prescribed, we must abide by them 100%. And you may ask, no, what is there? Is just we may not be infected. No. In Sharia, we act on the ghalabatul dhann. All of jurisprudence teaches us, if you are a mufti or mastering Islamic jurisprudence, we act on ghalabatul dhann, reasonable ground. So the scientific research have shown there is a reasonable ground of avoiding this spread of virus is to keep a distance, and also to observe all those regulations and rules they have prescribed. So it is to save life. We should be thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have the scientific community who care, who want to protect us. So we should not. So if we cannot, if the recommendation is we are not supposed to bathe or even make tayammum, because when there is bathing is not possible, we make tayammum on the body itself. If that is also is not recommended by the health personnel, the physicians handling this kind of situations, then we must not do that. Then what is next? We should make dua, make a prayer actually. Janazah can be prayed, even though purification is a requirement. If that requirement cannot be fulfilled, the jurisprudence says if in a situation where one requirement cannot be fulfilled, that doesn't mean you cannot perform that ibadah. So still you have to do the ibadah, fulfilling whatever requirements you are able to fulfill. So in this case, of course, they will bag the body, and there is no need for bathing that basket or body bag with the water, because the ghusl is done on the body itself. So if it cannot be done, if tayammum cannot be done on the body, there is no point of bathing, that box or bag, or making tayammum on the bag. As some people are recommending, there is no need for that, and that is because of the uh, failure to understand the principles of jurisprudence. So ghusl cannot be done, tayammum cannot be done, no problem, the body should be taken. If they don't allow for more than 5 people, only 5 people should go there, and they should, after the burial is done, they should make the Salatul Janaza on the grave. Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam himself has set the precedence for it, and it was practiced by the Salafus Salih, so we can pray Janaza on the grave. As for those who are watching, if it is streamed, to the houses, that the people can follow Salatul Janaza, as they hear it and they see it, surely they can also perform Salatul Janaza from home. Otherwise, individuals can go later to the grave or make Salatul Ghaib. They can, in absentia, they can make Salatul Janaza on that person. And later on, inshallah, when situations improve, also don't forget to call the family, bereaved family, and comfort them. This is the least we could do, at least call them and talk to them, inshallah, or WhatsApp or whatever devices you have, and comfort them and make dua for them, and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to inspire them with patience and to accept His will, and also pray for that person as well as the people he has left behind. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect them all. So this is briefly what is required of us. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, of course, after having done so, when the situation improves, we can go and visit the grave as often as we can. We can also make duas for that person. Every time we make our salah, we can pray for those who have passed away, whether our own parents and grandparents, uncles or aunts, or family members or friends. We can make dua for them. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us come out of this crisis and purified in faith. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all those who died as victims of this COVID. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept them as martyrs. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.